Hello, this is Davide Biocchi speaking, and this is my weekly intermarket analysis. Let's start with euro-dollar as usual, and we are here to see that especially after the data coming from payrolls for, September, the market was really in favor of the dollar. The dollar recovered a lot, so there was a down breakout against the euro, and as we can see, the market seems to be, going to this support, to test this support here in front of us. So the euro-dollar has an impact because the dollar was stronger and still is stronger than the euro recently. And so we have an impact on, commodities like the gold that is still up there, congestioning and probably consolidating a price, and especially on the crude oil that is now at $75 per barrel and is moving really a lot, especially after the escalation that we have seen in the Middle East situation, the Middle East region. For what concerning the, bonds, especially the 20 years or more, 20 years or more treasuries, what we have seen here is that the market became weaker and weaker, and the price of bonds came back, especially because all this data on job were in favor maybe of a less dovish Federal Reserve. So this is in front of us, and let's say that the next level will be really relevant. So the area around here that is around the price of 94.5, especially where we expect the market can potentially rebound. Let's see what is going to happen. Switching to the stock indices. Let's start with the European Euro Stock 50 that is recovering, but is not yet back to the previous all-time high that we have seen here, something that is in the figure for what concerning the S&P 500. So the S&P 500 is very close to potentially try to retest the previous all-time high, and it will be interesting to see if the market will be able to go through. In Europe, we already have seen that also the DAX is recovering, but not back to the previous all-time high, as we can see here. So there was a breakout, then a pullback, and now the market is in a reaction, but 9,500 will be a relevant resistance working up there. The last is the Nasdaq, and the Nasdaq is not as strong as the S&P 500 I was showing you. So the S&P 500 is at the test of a new all-time high just recently drawn in the chart, and the Nasdaq, yes, it went through the resistance here, then there was a pullback and then a recovery, but first of all, the market has to go through this resistance here, and the sentiment of the market is changing again. Thank you very much for being here. This is Davide Biocchi from Italy. Ciao, ciao. Bye-bye. See you soon.